Well, Deb Murphy filed this report for Sierra Wave Media. The consultant's presentation of a draft air service strategic plan fell a little short of expectations at last Thursday's meeting of the Mammoth Inyo County Working Group focused on reliable Eastern Sierra air service. Now, the town of Mammoth Lake's Public Works Director Grady Dutton warned the audience the draft prepared by Meade and Hunt was just that. We have a long way to go, Grady Dutton said. Nothing precludes regional air service at both airports. Now, in all fairness, the presentation's mind-numbing numbers did point the group formed by the Eastern Sierra Council of Governments in a direction. The presenter, Jeff Hartz, just didn't identify that direction. Now, in a nutshell, the size and distance limitations of planes that can land at Mammoth Yosemite Airport could define the eventual marketing plan. Now, the obvious answer was a commitment by Mammoth to partner with the Bishop Airport, but that prospect was glossed over by Hartz's presentation. Apparently, looking at Bishop would require more than the $70,000 cost of the eventual plan. Now, many of the urban areas that fall within the 600 to 700 mile range limitation on smaller airplanes are also near other ski resorts. Mammoth's reliability was decent, according to Hartz, until the 2016-2017 season of endless snow, when the number of flights was down by 31% over the 2014 peak season. Now, Deb Murphy writes, the shiny pot at the end of the air service rainbow was the $600 spent by each airline passenger compared to the $56.82 subsidy paid to Alaska Airlines. Now, Inyo County Administrative Officer Kevin Caruncio laid into Hartz during the comment period. Caruncio explained that some of the information on Bishop was wrong or not up to date, presenting a dire picture of the airport's potential to handle commercial air service. Caruncio outlined work completed and in progress at the airport and asked that the next draft include those corrections. Now, in a phone interview Monday, Inyo County Supervisor Jeff Griffiths, a member of the working group but unable to attend the presentation, said the 139 compliance that will include the timeline and cost of prepping Bishop for commercial air service is near completion and will be fact-checked by the Federal Aviation Administration. Griffiths said then we can move on to talk about regional air service. Griffiths anticipates a statement of intent for Mammoth and Inyo County to work together will be signed within the next few months. Now, at the conclusion of the comment period, Mono Supervisor Bob Gardner described the presentation as good marketing stuff. He said, I'm not looking at collaboration. What makes more sense is one airport and using funding to maximize that. Now, Bishop Mayor Joe Pexi agreed with Gardner, but wanted the few pages on the Bishop facility corrected. Now, said Mammoth Tourism Executive Director John Erdy in a phone interview, everybody wants reliable air service. He pointed out that the consultant presented the facts, and he said now the groups can get together and develop a plan based on that data. Inyo County issued a press release with some early winter safety tips, noting that with extremely dry conditions facing the Eastern Sierra this winter season, Inyo County officials want to remind residents to be aware and prepare. Consider the tips to yourself, your family, and the community to help everybody be safe, including build an emergency kit for your home and your vehicle and have a family plan ready and that you have practice. Ready.gov is a great resource for proactive emergency preparedness topics and tips. Always stay up to date on the local weather. Also, vehicle safety, essential, especially during dry weather. Now, make sure your chains are secured. There's absolutely no dragging metal. Always carry a fire extinguisher in your vehicle and maintain proper tire pressure and check your brakes. Both can set off sparks if not maintained. Also, stay on developed roadways. Also, declutter your yard and property of overgrown vegetation. Keep a 100-foot cleared defensible space around all structures. Also, continue to practice being debris-free. Press release notes, although we haven't had a wet storm, if we do, it is essential to maintain clear waterways to reduce the impact of localized flooding. Also, if your phone number has changed or if you have moved or if you haven't done so, should sign up for the county-wide alerting system Code Red. You can do that at the website inyosheriff.org or go to the Inyo County Sheriff's Facebook page and hit the sign up button. Now, the press release concludes, disasters aren't scheduled events, but with some pre-planning and proactive preparedness, we can all be ready. Well, Cami Foote, Inyo County clerk, reminds voters that there are several offices up for election in the June 5th, 2018 primary election, including Inyo County Supervisors Districts 1 and 3. All Inyo County elected offices, Inyo County Board of Education trustee areas 1, 3, and 5. Now, people interested in running for one of these positions may pick up the paperwork to circulate and file their petitions for signatures in lieu of filings. You can do that beginning Thursday, December 14th. More information about running for office in Inyo County. There is a candidate's guide for the June 5th primary election on the Inyo County Clerk Recorder's website. That's elections.inyocounty.us. You can always give a call to 760-878-0224. And we'll note that Cami Foote also announced that she will be running for re-election to the office of Inyo County Clerk Recorder and Registrar of Voters during that primary election. Ms. Foote notes that for the last 7 years, she has had the privilege of representing Inyo County as the Clerk Recorder and has led the effort to modernize the Clerk Recorder and election offices, noting several new projects. The entire statement from Cami Foote posted on our website, sierrawave.net. Well, the town of Mammoth Lakes is chock full of outstanding businesses, and the Mammoth Lakes Chamber of Commerce recognized some of those at the second annual Business Excellence Awards. Those were held recently at the West End in Mammoth. Some of the winners: the Green Business of the Year. Hey, the winner, Stellar Brew, honorable mention. Sierra Conservation Project, Green Business of the Year. The Nonprofit Organization of the Year. The winner, Disabled Sports Eastern Sierra, honorable mention. The Mammoth Mountain Community Foundation. The Best New Business of the Year winner, hey, Hugs Ice Cream, honorable mention, Sierra Dog Ventures. The Customer Service Business of the Year, our great friends over at Footloose Sports, honorable mention, Good Life Cafe. Customer Service Person of the Year, the winner, Jonathan Seeley. We love tail waggers. Honorable mention to Jesse Melton of Stellar Brew. The Business of the Year, hey, the winner, Stellar Brew. Honorable mention to Blue Handcrafted Foods. And the Business Person of the Year, the winner, Brandon and Teresa Brochia, the Eatery Blue Handcrafted Foods. An honorable mention going to Kathleen Calderon, Doorstep Deliveries and Doorstep Concierge. Some great businesses there in the town of Mammoth Lakes. And we do want to note all of those photos were courtesy of Miles Weaver. We thank him for that. For all the information about the awards process winners, visit the website mammothLakesChamber.org. We'll be back with more news.